New information tonight alleging an abuse of power. That is the charge leveled at Boynton Beach Mayor Jose Rodriguez.
He is accused of trying to derail a probe into his alleged behavior toward his estranged wife and her child. Investigators paint a portrait of a mayor who resorted to bully tactics and job promises to get his way. Only News Channel 5 cameras were there when Rodriguez turned himself in late today. Our team coverage of the story begins with Rochelle Ritchie live in Boynton Beach. Rochelle.
Michael and Kelly, Mayor Jose Rodriguez faces up to 17 years in prison if convicted of the charges he faces, which range from unlawful compensation to obstructing a law enforcement officer. Can you tell us what you're here to turn yourself in for today?
Pardon?
In this exclusive video shot by News Channel 5, Mayor Jose Rodriguez walked into the county jail giving us the silent treatment. Anything you want to say before you go inside? He walked out nearly 4 hours later, adamantly defending himself, saying he's being punished for trying to do the right thing.
Unfortunate incident. The old cliche, no good deed goes unpunished, is alive and well. I look forward to my day in court and cleansing my name.
In a statement from Rodriguez's attorney, Kenneth Lemoyne, he says after his client brought the problems at the Boynton Beach Police Department to the attention of the city commission and asked for a review to be done, the department retaliated in conducting an unnecessary investigation of the mayor.
Rodriguez has called the police chief and the police department to be accountable for what they're doing down there, and that's why. So he's retaliation.
But in an affidavit released by the state attorney's office, the investigation came forth after Rodriguez's wife, Sarah Marquez, gave a sworn testimony in August saying Rodriguez had hit her and that she heard him make an inappropriate sexual comment to a juvenile. The affidavit says an investigation by the Boynton Beach Police Department and the Department of Children and Families has been pending against Rodriguez ever since. When asked about the allegations,
I have no idea where the allegations come from. I don't even know what they are.
The affidavit goes on to say Rodriguez made several harassing phone calls to Police Chief Matt Emler and other officers demanding they stop their investigation. The affidavit also says on several occasions he demanded the interim city manager to press the department with questions related to the criminal investigation against him because he didn't want the questions coming from him. The mayor says as far as his duties as mayor, he will continue working on behalf of the Boynton Beach citizens.
I've been supporting the citizens of Boynton Beach for 5 years. I'll continue to do that, stand up for them, and I'll clear my name in court. There's no doubt about it.
And the affidavit also says that the interim city manager also told investigators the mayor wanted her help in firing Chief Emler. Rodriguez's attorney says they plan to file a not guilty plea to all charges. We're live tonight in Boynton Beach. Rochelle Ritchie, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Aftershocks from Mayor Rodriguez's arrest are being felt tonight, and with them, the questions begin about where the mayor and the city of Boynton Beach go from here. Our team coverage continues with News Channel 5's Dan Kraut. He joins us with more reaction. Dan?
Kelly, this was definitely a shock to most of his fellow commissioners who told me they had no idea what was going on or that the mayor was going to turn himself in. Now tonight, they're scrambling to figure out what happens next.
Absolute shock. Phone dropped from my ear when I heard it.
Commissioner Stephen Holzman, who took office alongside the mayor back in March of 2010, says he had no idea Rodriguez was even under investigation until receiving a phone call tonight.
Extremely unfortunate, but I have a hard time believing that the mayor would use his position in any way other than those that are lawfully provided.
Same goes for neighbors in his Boynton Beach development.
Very quiet. Very nice.
And workers at City Hall, who say it was business as usual today until they headed home from work.
I hope it's not true. I mean, you know, the mayor's a nice gentleman. Hopefully it's not true, but, you know, justice will prevail.
They're all waiting to learn more details behind the charges for a man who has stood behind the city for the past 5 years. First as a commissioner, then as the mayor, and has lived in the community for the past 4 decades.
What happens next now that a mayor has turned himself in for corruption charges?
I've actually spoken to the city attorney, and there are certain procedures in place with the state of Florida as well as with our charter. I know our city attorney is working on determining, you know, what's the proper next step, but, you know, those decisions will be made by our city attorney.
The vice mayor, the second in command, would not talk to us on camera tonight. He said he's trying to figure out what happens next. They are analyzing the city's charter right now to determine if the mayor could possibly continue his duties or if a new mayor would be appointed. I'm told the governor could also step in and take action. We should know tomorrow, and we'll, of course, keep you updated on what happens. Dan Crowell, WPTV, News Channel 5.